My dear friend, this is not just a random message. This isn't something you just happened to come across. No, this message was meant for you. Right now, in this exact moment, you are not here by accident. You are hearing this for a reason, and I need you to listen carefully. Something is moving, not in the physical world, but in the spirit. It's something most people can't see with their eyes, but your soul feels it. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange heaviness that's been lingering in the air. The restlessness at night. The tension in your chest that you couldn't explain. It wasn't just stress. It wasn't just a bad mood. It was spiritual, and now, heaven is stepping in. Something hidden is about to be revealed. Something that's been lying low, staying quiet, pretending to be harmless, it's about to come to the surface. And here's the truth, you were chosen to receive this warning. Not because you're perfect, not because you've done everything right, but because God sees your heart. He sees what's been going on behind closed doors. The battles you've fought quietly. The tears you cried when no one else was around. Heaven has been watching. And now, it's time. Tonight, something is going to shift in your atmosphere. It may not be loud. It may not look dramatic. But it will be powerful. You may not see it with your eyes, but you'll feel it in your spirit. A cleansing is coming. A divine interruption. God is not angry at you, but He's deeply concerned about what's been allowed to stay in your life, in your home, and in your spirit. There's something that came into your space pretending to be peaceful. Pretending to bring help. It looked familiar. It felt comfortable. It might even be a person, a habit, or a thought that seemed harmless at first. But it's not. Behind that mask is confusion, darkness, emotional exhaustion. And you've been living with it for too long. That ends tonight. The anxiety you've been feeling lately. The sleepless nights. The moments of confusion that hit you out of nowhere. They weren't just coincidences. They were signs. Signs that something has been out of alignment spiritually. God let it stay for a season, but that time is over. Heaven is stepping in to cleanse what's been contaminating your peace. And here's the thing, you're not being punished. This isn't about blame. This is about awakening. God is pulling back the veil. What's been hidden will now be seen. And the shift won't start somewhere else, it begins right where you are. In your home, in your room, in the energy around you. Heaven has seen what you've been tolerating. What you've been calling normal. But God says, enough. I will no longer remain silent. Something has broken spiritual alignment in your home. Not necessarily by your doing, but by something that came in and stayed too long. Something that smiled at you but drained your spirit. Something that offered false comfort while quietly binding your soul. Tonight, truth enters your home. And you'll feel it. You'll sense it in a moment that seems small but hits you hard. You may notice a strange stillness in the room. You might feel an emotion rise up out of nowhere. You may remember something or suddenly see something clearly that was always in front of you. That's not just you being emotional, it's spiritual. It's revelation. Something has been in your atmosphere, something that doesn't belong. And the Holy Spirit is about to evict it. Maybe you've ignored the feeling. Maybe you told yourself you were just overthinking. But heaven didn't ignore it. God has been watching. He's been waiting for the right moment, and now, it's here. He's exposing hidden conversations that happened behind your back. Words that made others view you differently. Agreements made in the dark that tried to steal your peace. That exposure begins tonight. So what do? Be still. Be alert. Watch what happens. You may hear a sound that doesn't make sense. You may see someone act strangely or say something out of character. Don't react, just observe. Don't speak too quickly. Don't try to fix it. Just watch. What's being revealed was there all along, but now your eyes are open. That tightness you feel in your chest when you walk through certain rooms. That strange vibe you get after certain conversations. That was never just in your head. It was spiritual. Something slipped in unnoticed, and now, God is calling it out. But remember this, what's happening is happening for you, not to you. This is a moment of freedom. Yes, it might feel strange at first. The truth might shake you. You may feel emotional, maybe even cry without knowing why. But that's part of the cleansing. The heaviness is lifting. That quiet chain that's been wrapped around your daily life, it's breaking. You're going to feel lighter, clearer, stronger, because the truth is setting you free. God is exposing this because He loves you too much to let you keep living in spiritual confusion. You carry something valuable. There's a purpose on your life that can't be fulfilled in a polluted atmosphere. There's a gift inside of you that needs room to breathe. And there's a promise on your name that cannot grow in darkness. So God says, tonight, I'm removing what doesn't belong. I'm tearing down what's false. I'm revealing what's been hiding. That strange dream, that sudden memory, that flicker of emotion, it's all part of the shift. Don't ignore it. Pay attention. Heaven is speaking. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're sensitive to the Spirit. And spiritually sensitive people often feel what others miss. You've been carrying this weight with grace, but now it's time to lay it down. This is your season of release. So stay still. Be quiet. Let God work. Don't try to make sense of everything all at once. You don't need to control this moment, just surrender. Let the Spirit move. You are not alone. Even if the house feels quiet, even if you're the only one awake, you are covered. You are protected. Heaven is watching over your home. Something is being removed. Something that thought it had a right to stay is being forced out. You may feel it leave. You may feel a chill. You may suddenly breathe easier. That's the Spirit of God reclaiming your territory. This is not just about your house. It's about your life, your peace, your calling, your future. God says, enough is enough. I'm reclaiming what is mine. So if you feel led to light a candle, to sit in silence, to whisper a prayer, do it. That's heaven calling you closer. And if you cry, let it come. Those tears are cleansing you. That heaviness is lifting. That confusion is being replaced with clarity. Your home is not just walls and floors. It's spiritual ground, a gate between heaven and earth. And tonight, heaven is taking it back. God has heard your prayers, your fasts, your questions, your cries, and He's answering, not always in thunder or fire, but in the stillness, in the whisper, in the gentle shift of the air. Watch closely. Something small may happen, but it will trigger a wave of divine change. Your bedroom, your hallway, your kitchen, all of it, being renewed, being restored, being cleansed. That strange heaviness, that spiritual fog, is being driven out. And as God removes, He also restores. He brings peace. Real peace, not the false kind that covers up pain, but the deep kind that heals it. You're going to notice the difference. You'll sleep better, breathe deeper, smile more easily. Not because the world changed, but because your atmosphere changed. God says, I've watched. I've waited. I've wrapped your home in my grace. But tonight, I move. He's not moving out of anger. He's moving out of love. Out of holy sorrow. Because you were never meant to carry this for so long. You've been strong. You've been faithful. You've endured. But now, it's time to be free. This is your turning point. The divine is not distant tonight. It's near. So close you can feel it. Like breath. Like light. Like healing washing over your skin. When you feel that silence, don't resist it, embrace it. That stillness is holy. That pause is heaven. You asked for a sign. This is it. You asked for answers. They're coming. Slowly. Gently. Clearly. And no, God never forgot about you. Your name is still on His hand. You are still His beloved. And nothing meant for you will pass you by. But now, He needs your surrender. He doesn't need you to be perfect. He just needs your yes. Let Him in. Let Him walk through your home. Let Him touch the hidden corners of your heart. He's not exposing to embarrass you. He's exposing to heal you. He's not punishing, He's purifying. Don't miss this moment. Don't brush it off. Don't fall asleep without acknowledging it. This is a holy visitation. And if you feel tired, it's okay. You're not weak. You're tired because you've carried a lot. But this is the beginning of your rest. You're refreshing. God says, I will bless your home with peace. I will crown your nights with rest. I will fill your mornings with clarity. Just give me your yes. Your home is marked. Your space is sacred. Your atmosphere is changing. And your life, your entire life, world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope, and love.